In the ever-changing world of business, new opportunities and challenges are created every day. In order to compete, corporations, both small and large, are continuously striving to stay ahead of the game. I'm Terry Bradshaw. From emerging technologies to healthcare developments to environmental solutions, join me as we take a closer look at the topics impacting today's global economy. Welcome to Business Day. According to a 2009 report by the Texas Transportation Institute, highway congestion cost the U.S. approximately $115 billion in wasted fuel, time, and productivity. In an effort to address some of these concerns, the motor carrier and railroad industries have partnered together to offer a combined freight solution.
BNSF is the leading provider of intermodal services across the North American freight rail network. We operate 1,400 trains per day, providing access to markets throughout the country. Our double-tracked Transcon route offers the most direct service between the West Coast and the Midwest. We do business with over 100 of the nation's largest and most successful trucking companies, and together we serve the majority of manufacturing and retail companies across the country.
We handle the long-haul portion of the freight movements, allowing the trucking companies to focus on the pickup and delivery of freight and on the regional truck service. This enables them to reduce their transportation costs while still providing their customers with safe, reliable, and environmentally friendly solutions. In fact, customers can generally save anywhere from 5 to 15% per load shipping intermodal rather than all highway.
As successful as intermodal transport has been, there are still opportunities to expand into untapped markets. Because building materials are too large and bulky for rail containers, they're typically shipped by flatbed truck. However, if these materials weren't limited to the dimensions of containers, builders could move their products more quickly and efficiently. To help solve these issues, Canadian-based company Raildecks has developed the first stackable and collapsible intermodal flat rack container.
Raildecks has spent millions of dollars to develop a solution that is light enough to compete with existing trailers, yet strong enough to meet the safety standards required by the rail industry. Before Raildecks, there was no other solution to move industrial bulk commodities using double-stack intermodal service. But now shippers and manufacturers finally have a safe and commercially viable option to ship their goods.
The Raildeck is the first and only 53-foot intermodal container to have no walls or ceiling, providing easy access for loading from the top or side. Similar to a standard flatbed trailer, the Raildeck secures loads using winches and chains. Patent-pending support arms allow the equipment to be picked up and stacked like a standard container. However, unlike a standard container, the Raildeck can be collapsed and stored 4-to-1 for greater efficiency. The decks are also compatible with existing containers for double-stacked transportation.
The Raildeck solution provides a viable option to convert some of the industrial freight that is moving over the road to be transported on intermodal rail. By converting a traditional over-the-road commodity to rail, Raildecks are reducing greenhouse gas emissions, freeing up major roads and highways, and reducing costs for shippers.
The Raildeck solution will make it possible for a single driver to deliver multiple loads daily. This allows them to stay regional, which means less time on the road and more time at home. Raildeck will also allow us to service new markets and reach new customers with an intermodal solution. Furthermore, Raildeck allows us at Boyd Brothers to use lighter equipment that requires less fuel, which is good for the environment.
The Raildeck solution is a win-win for the railroads, a win-win for the motor carriers, and a win-win for the shippers. The transportation needs of the future economy will require more goods to be transported by rail. The Raildeck solution provides a new, safe, and stable platform to assist in that conversion.